Welcome to another episode of 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined as always with the coach. Coach, nice, good, big win. Played up good in all three phases. I know for you as a coach and the coaching staff had to feel real great. Tell me what you saw out of the game besides the points that made you feel good.
Well, we got off to a great start. First play of the game offensively, 63-yard run for a touchdown out of JT Wright. Perimeter blocking was pretty good on that play. Came back, got a stop. Very next play, hit a long pass to Tyler Wright. Kind of got us off to a good momentum. We got to rolling and played pretty good. You know, I think offensively it was our most consistent night. We scored through the air, we scored on the ground, we scored in a kickoff return. So from that vantage point, I think we made some progress. You know, we had to adjust our game plan a little bit due to some young men that were out, but I thought the guys who stepped in obviously did a heck of a job for us there, and they'll be trying to hold on to those starting spots this week, I'm sure.
Well, I get excited. I saw, we got out to such a quick early go, and then I also like seeing some of the tackling. I like seeing the special teams, so it makes you feel good. Another region victory, but won't be able to rest on it too long. But before we get deep into that next part of the game, let's talk about our Optim Player of the Week. All right, Coach. Jeremiah, we always talk about the fullback play in the wing T, and he was critical last week and has been improving, it looks like, every week. Talk about Jeremiah for us for a minute.
Well, he had two long touchdown runs. He had one on what we call the ride, which is a weak side fullback belly play, and then he popped the trap up in there and then broke outside and outran everybody to the end zone. Blocking wise, he was a pretty solid blocker for us all night on Friday night. And then you turn around and look at him defensively, I think he might have been second on the team in tackles at Mike linebacker. So just an all-around better performance out of Jeremiah and contributed in all phases of the game.
And just a nice young man, comes from a good family. I know you're excited to see him continue to improve, and we want to thank our folks at Optim always for all the support that they give us and be able to celebrate these players every week, because you can't celebrate for too long. This is the game that I think a lot of people penciled in this region as, hey, this could be a region championship title type matchup. Now, Wilcox, they're coming in with a lot of pride, a lot of swagger, and I know they'd love to come out of Shamrock Bowl with a win, but how do we stop that and make ourselves a victorious people this week?
It's going to be very tough, Jason. We're going to have to play pretty flawless. You know, we can't afford to turn the football over. We need to eliminate penalties. Defensively, they're very solid, and they continue to get better every week through the course of the season. They replaced two great linebackers and replaced a really, really good defensive back off of last year's squad. Early in the year, they were trying to adjust. I think they've got that plan down now, and they're playing a lot better, playing with a lot of enthusiasm, and they will come strike you now. We've got to be able to try to match their physical style of play, and that's an area that we've got to improve in. From the defensive standpoint, for us, trying to handle their balance. They run the ball very well. They throw it very well. It all starts with their quarterback, Abe Stowe, who's the son of their head football coach, Rob Stowe. He's a field general. He's a leader. He is very well versed in what they're trying to get done and what checks and things to make. A lot of high school teams want to throw the RPO game, but they're really not doing a very good job with it. This young man can throw the RPOs, catching you out of position. He's got three good receivers that he gets the football to. And then their internal run game is pretty solid. So it creates a lot of problems for you trying to slow them down. We got to be great in the kicking game. And it'll take our best game of the year to this point to be able to come out of here with a win.
Well, Lord willing, we're going to get it. And also, Lord willing, you'll be out there to celebrate us as well. Remember, the tickets are on sale. Go ahead and get them while you can. We want to make sure that we have this place packed out to celebrate our Irish. It's middle of the season. This is where the teams are determined, seeding's determined. It's not at the very end. It's not at the beginning. It's right here in the middle. So we want you guys to come out and support the Irish as we take on Wilcox County. Also, Coach, just so you know, like, we had a birthday the other day. Before I get into the last part of it, we might want to give a little shout out.
The voice of the Irish,
Yes.
John Strickland,
Yes.
former coach of the Irish, now does all the radio stuff. Big birthday, congratulations.
Yes, sir. And
I think he's 29 and holding.
yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, he was sporting the Daddy Nikes over the weekend. We'll make sure to flash a picture of that for y'all. We just want to thank not just Strick, but 101.3 and all of our partners.
And Todd Gay, who's
Yes.
up there with Strick.
And they do such a fantastic job. It's a quality broadcast. They have good rapport, and they got good football knowledge and a little bit of zaniness from Strick. You know, you're never going to get it straight. It's always going to be a little bit of hills and valleys, and I love it. We just want to take a quick birthday shout out to Strick. But Coach, speaking of that, you know, Strick's not against a mustache or two, so let's mustache you a question real quick.
Let's go.
All right, Coach, we've done all kinds of mustaches. This is going to be one of the stranger ones probably, I think, but let's go ahead and go to the tail of the tape this week. Our first contestant is Jack Collinsworth. That's just with a C now, not with a CK. He's Jack. Well, I think that's like Jacques or something. But anyway, Jack is an analyst there, very good one on TV, and we're going to pit him up against Cris Collinsworth, his dad, from a horrible 1980s commercial promoting frozen taco meat. So, you know, I hadn't been able to find one of him with a real mustache, but that's a pretty real crazy mustache. So, Coach, who you got this week?
I'm going with Daddy. You know, at least I don't even know if that thing is real, but it's neatly trimmed. It shows up really well. So I'm going with Pops because I love listening to him talk football on the football game.
And we also got to remember, too, that's for taco meat. We're on Tuesdays, Taco Tuesday. It's just a nice pairing. We hope that we'll see you on Friday whenever we take on Wilcox County. Come out here to the Shamrock Bowl early. It's a lot of fun, great food, fellowship, and football. Can't beat all three of those. Come out and celebrate us. And as always, thank you for tuning in to 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes.